Slaver, come. Armors. There is no armors. Very long name for a bow. Gold. That guy is dead. One more bow. Yo, Psyche! What is happening? Pick up the stuff. Oh, the boss! That sucker almost killed me.
Oh, heaven. Oh, good heavens, thank you.
Oh, good heavens, good hell. Open the door and let me go.
Well, you certainly know my friend.
A Steam guide for Titan Quest 2. I mean, what guide? Based on the demo.
And perished have hero. Hero.
It is going okay, Psyche. Hypothetically speaking. You tested mechanics at the playtest. Well, I don't care about figuring out things myself. I will do both. I will take info from others if they want to share it, and I will figure out things myself as well. It doesn't really matter to me. But what types of mechanics have you already figured out? Hey, no Messiah. I'm okay. How are you? Huh? First time ever. I have never seen this item before. Huandi's Wraps of Heavenly Jade. Wow. Set legendary. Psyche, do you remember how many items, if any, of the legendary sets of Eternal Embers do not drop? Popo. Now, that's a nice surprise. Hello, Georgie. You will go to the village of your wife and rest. You have 2.5 days for just gaming. Do you mean that your wife went to the village to take some rest and you stayed back? In the city? In this big but very beautiful city. I don't know about you, Messiah, but I like our city very much. I mean the layout of the city and the sea, The parks, we have very nice parks. You think no game will replace TQ1? 13 of the sets do not drop so many items. What the hell did the developers do there? Or you would join them at Monday morning. Ah, it is because it is the national celebration day in Tuesday. Yeah, make some vlog coded, why not? Come on.
No time to chat, Lady Heat.
I have just what you need to stay safe out there.
To stay safe out there, what I need... Oh, Veteran Sacks of Grace. This is a very nice socks. Robust of Grace, wow. Okay, let's keep this one.
Put that steel to good use, won't
Welcome.
Won't I?
Lightly.
I won't.
And with speed.
Take parts of your mod that have only items that don't drop as a standalone mod, no other changes. Yeah. Well, actually, Psyche, this is a very good idea. Let me tell you this. If, because I also thought of such a thing, making such a thing in the past, but if you make a small mod where you take all items of the whole game that do not drop and you fix them, and maybe also fix... do you remember the monster frequent items which is called Alkinos Gauntlets, armor, you know, those items that drop from those giant enemies in Hades Palace. Those mastery frequent items, when they drop, they are green. They are not olive green, the color of mastery frequents. I would also change that to one. Yeah, I would put together a mod where I would fix all items to actually drop, and then I would also fix the color of those specific items. I don't remember any other mastery frequencies that have the same issue. Yeah. What else is there that it is a very easy fix said that it should definitely be in a patch? So if you take the time to make such a mod with these very few fixes but very important fixes, find a very good name and I will show the mod to the people and I will start playing that mod actually, because I want to get the items to drop at some point. I will make a video for that mod. We can call it an official patch. An official patch mod.
I don't sell weapons. I sell art.
But if you do that, if you can, make a list. I would like you to give me a list also of all items that do not drop it, and of all fixes that you will make if you do such a thing.
Have a lovely day.
Hey Filira, what's up? That was very fast. If you stop thinking about the magician enough, it will start being good. Look, all masteries can be good, all combinations, all classes can be very good in this game, but you will have to find the right items.
There you are. Let's see.
There you are.
Let's see.
Where would you be?
Now this, and there we are. Good. Thank you.
You hope also Titan question received some love and don't let it die. I think everyone would like to get at least one more patch for Titan Quest 1. An update to fix bugs at least.
Oh, thank the... What is it? What is it? What is it?
Your testing of believers Ryzen where you said the Earth and Rock are probably the weakest. Yeah, the weakest when it comes to synergies, not when it comes to synergies compared to other masteries that have great synergies. But not that it is not good overall in general. Recreate Titan Quest to campaign in Titan Quest 1. That would be very awesome to see happening. Can you imagine? Phrasing of Brimstone. What? We don't know yet if they will put modding tools in Titan Quest 2. What do you mean by different stories, Beagle? Do you mean that it has multiple different mythologies, countries to explore? No! Please don't go! Whoa! Charged Seal of Thunder! That's perfect. Lightning damage prefix with lightning damage suffix on a ring. Perfect ring. We don't get to pick up where we left off. Ah. Maybe those stories needed to come to an end. Who knows? Look, I don't think this is a problem because after all this game is not really focusing on the stories themselves. I see the stories in Titan Quest 1 as excuses to slay enemies and pick up the loot. So personally, I'm totally fine with the stories not being very in-depth. But it looks like Titan Quest is going to have much more in-depth story, more detail, based on the demo. How can I get out of here now? Now, Messiah, what games are you going to play these days? Today I saw that Square Enix have sales on their franchises. And they have a Final Fantasy X remastered version at €10 only. And it is two games. It is Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2. The second episode, we could call it, of Final Fantasy X.
Yes?
No.
Wait, what's this? Please.
Long ago.
Long ago.
Well, so.
But yeah, these days when I have some free time to play a game, I play Stalker 2 again. I cannot wait for the future of Stalker 2 to come. And by that I mean more patches, more updates, more expansion packs. And many more mods from people in the community. Come on, game, stop freezing, you will kill me. No, Titan Quest 2, the developers have said that with Titan Quest 2 they want to make their own story, so it is totally different as a story. It is not, the story is not a sequel, it is not a prequel, it is different, irrelevant. Hello Marcus, what's up? Bodied brute. Don't hit the brute is on fire. The brute is on fire. We don't need no good guys, all we need is just the brute. Brute, don't hate the brute. When does Titan Quest 5 come out in early access? Hello, Demia from Argentina. Nobody knows yet. They haven't said any official dates, so all we can do is to wait to see what they will say and when they will say and what will happen. But what I know is that I don't know, these days I feel like playing Path of Exile 2 Early Access again, and I will wait for the big update to come out of Path of Exile 2. And when it comes out, I'll play a little bit of that one probably. As I will probably start a new character there from the beginning. That game is awesome, and of course, the more they work it, the better it will become.
What is it now? Have my...
I couldn't move away again. Too soon. Titan Quest better than Titan Quest 2. No, it is not better, it is not worse, you cannot have a comparison yet. Titan Quest 2 is just in the making. And this game is a completed game with multiple expansions. You cannot really compare the games. I don't see... Hello Dernoski, what's up? Today is Friday, right? The final day of the week. Helm of Darkness. Okay. Mysterious Urn. Mahogany chest. Yep. Κάτσα!
You can't hold anymore.
Tell me something I don't know.
You can't hold anymore.
Tell me something I don't know.
You have no more room.
Good work, soldier. This nonsense again.
Da, 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 da. It is night outside. The darkness is here. The dark of the night. Still feeling calm? Calm? That's a good thing, isn't it? I'm okay, I guess. That means coming to your hometown for a visit. Ah, what happens when you get lifesteal? They kick my ass. Look, if they don't deal lots, if the enemy doesn't deal cold or lightning damage, then I'm okay. But especially with cold damage, they totally kick my ass. Maxed out, within and without. this way first. Yeah, Psyche, first I charge up with rune weapon and then I click the psionic touch. I don't hold down both buttons. I hold down left mouse button for rune weapon, then I let it go and I click the right mouse button. I don't hold them down together. That wouldn't really work. The nine situations.
Your inventory is full.
LR game, what the hell. But yeah, you said, Psyche, that we cannot complete all sets of Eternal Embers. I don't understand why the developers make those, or they don't fix those bugs anyways.
Did you? The drought?
I mean, when they make the games, not now, 3 years after. Now it is probably too late. Oh, attack damage, I don't know, 15, 14, 15. I have 13. Ah, I have 13 at 20 here. A drone weapon provides 4, 27. Okay, one more.
Can't hold anymore.
One more set item. First drop ever. I have never seen this item before. And actually, this item belongs to the same set as the previous one, the Wraps of the Heavenly Jade, which today I got for the first time ever as well. What is happening today? Should I go play the lottery? Maybe I will get money. Maybe I will win money if I play the lottery today. Two legendary set items of Eternal Embers that I have never picked up before. This thing here, this one, this chain here reminded me of Diablo 2 when you go down to hell. But this one here reminds me of Darksiders. The Council of Darksiders. Yeah, Psyche, yes. Yes, of course. The only thing I'm not really sure of is how total damage affects... first of all, total damage doesn't affect percentage health reduction. That doesn't affect it. But I don't, I haven't tested out, or I haven't seen anywhere anything about how total damage affects energy leech. If you have total damage, if hypothetically, if you have a flat amount of energy leech, not energy drain, of energy leech, and you have total damage, if total damage increases the amount that you leech of energy that you leech from enemies. I haven't tested this one, I'm not sure about that one. But I have tested per set health reduction with total damage. It total damage doesn't increase health reduction percentage. But about the rest I know. Yeah, this is why I went with Blade of Thanatos for the total damage and the attack speed both together. So it increases energy leech as well, okay. Yeah, this one I didn't test and this is why I wasn't sure.
Your inventory is full. You can't carry anymore.
Attention. So yeah, even though this build is not a total damage build, I made another build which was based on total damage. I don't remember if that build is very old and I lost it or if I have it. But I will see. If I have it, I will make a video. But still, I am using a little bit of total damage on this one because I have all these different types of damage. I also deal elemental. So, although this build is not really a total damage focused build, it is still a little bit a total damage build. Get out of here. Get out of here, stalker! Get out of here, stalker! Yeah, Psyche, of course. And again, this is why I also, one of the reasons why I went with Blade of Thanatos, because I have the skills and total damage. And also I have this, the Essence of Chaos on my helmet, which provides elemental damage, and you also have the rune weapon, of course, boosting intelligence, which elemental damage and total damage. So I thought, okay, let's put here better to put here total damage, because we have this one, then we have psionic touch with the total damage burst. Do we have total damage? Yeah, something like that. Summon or diviner with the same concept. Rune with frame supporting it. Yeah, you could probably, yeah. I don't remember the total damage build I made, what build that was. I don't even remember if I made it before I lost my old saves, or if I still have it. I will have to take a look to see what is happening there. Yeah, this combination is very good for melee builds. Runes and Dream. Even for hybrid melee builds is very good.
Need a little pick-me-up for the road?
This is a perfect item. Okay. Thundering of Tranquility, very nice spear. Wait. What if you buy this spear with the lightning damage on and use this perfect lightning damage ring on a new build, which build would be dealing lots of lightning damage with the spear? It would probably be a hybrid. Hello, Eder. To find out where a certain armor drops. Yeah, what Psyche said. That could be a good thematic build. Thundering of Tranquility. Huh. You could go Runes Mastery at Storm, but no. Because if you go Runes and you use Rune Weapon deals all 3 types of damage, elemental. If you use the add-on. If you don't use the add-on, this one, then you will be dealing only lightning. Ha! Ah! Ha ha! Sage or Dragon Hunter. Okay, we could use this one without using this one. Ha! Yeah. Yeah, but here, the very interesting thing is to try to make a build with that green weapon, which is of course not the most powerful weapon you can have, to make it work. Because okay, you have other spears, legendary epic spears that are much more powerful than this one. But what if you take an item like this one, which is very good but not as powerful, and you can make it work? Ah, here you have it. A green item on one of my most powerful melee builds ever. This is definitely one of the most powerful melee builds I have ever seen. Aha! And also the health points here on this item would provide a good survivability boost. Wow. But it is 21 million gold almost. 20, yeah, almost 21 million. Forget it.
Ancestors bless you.
Some other time, in some other life, maybe. Beastman! Hey, Beastman! Thundering Spear of the Storm. I have! I'm perfectly sure that I have such a spear in my collection. You know, let me load my Titan Quest bot. Okay. Let me show you a bit. Where is the display, capture display? Okay, can you see the vault? This is my Tinkerer items, Thundering Spear of the Tinkerer. You take this one, you put 2 times Zeus's Thunderbolts, 1 epic, 1 legendary, and you're good to go. Or perfect rare items. Perfect rare items are the green items that have both prefix and a suffix. They are of the same type of armor or damage or whatever. So, do we have... It is first! Thundering of the Storm. It is my face there, you cannot see it. But here it is. Here it is. Thundering of the Storm. Blazing of Sulfur. Freezing of Rime, Blazing of Sulfur. Veterans of Annihilation Spear. Take a look. If this item is not perfect, I am Superman. So yeah, I have Murderers of Annihilation. Thundering of the Storm again. And this is from Atlantis Act, I think. I don't remember. Yeah, Atlantis item, it says there. Piercing of the Witch. I have this here because of the Witch provides 5% dexterity and attack speed. The dexterity increases piercing damage, so I thought I should put it here. Hello, Red Elf, what's up?
Before the universe.
Yeah, the Tinkerer one is perfect. You put 2 times the... Yeah, Valor of Achilles. Valor of Achilles will provide lots of attack speed. Yes, that is also very good. But if you want, yeah, you have options anyways. Or you can go again with the Blade of Thanatos to get attack speed and total damage. I'm dying. I don't know, Psyche. Automatically, got turned off automatically. Maybe there is a ghost in my game and it does whatever it wants whenever it wants. That is bugs. This is the buggy quest. It's not a Titan quest. Pollen seer stuff useless. So, idea for that build. We take that Tinkerer Spear of Thundering, with Thundering. We equip this ring. We enchant the spear with, let's say, hypothetically 2 times Zeus's Thunderbolt. We equip the boots. There is a boots, I don't remember the name, legendary, that provides a flat amount of lightning damage. Those boots come from Eternal Embers, I think. Then we equip the amulet. Which one is it? Is it the Skadi amulet? The one that provides a buff to lightning or is it to cold? I think that one is to cold damage, not lightning. Boom. Oh, 8 carries electrum farming, the terracotta have here yellow names. Yeah, but to do that you will need to also have, because you cannot life leech those enemies. You will need to have another way to survive. Maybe because these enemies are melee, maybe equip items that provide a huge amount of defensive ability. Scadia is cold, it is freezing cold. Kosha will have great time farming electrum from the Terracotta Warriors. Yes! Yeah, because that one has that skill, the passive one. Very good idea, Red Elf. So guys, both you, Psyche and Red Elf, you gave me this idea now. Make a build which will be 8 curses electrum farming build specific to this area. Rogue Mastery. Period. You can call it the Destroyer build, because as a rogue you will come here and you will destroy the constructs, because these are constructs. The Destroyer build We came up with a new build, guys, all together. This is a triple person build, whatever. So I will make a destroyer build. And that build will be all about farming this area here, the terracottas here, for electrum points. I will call it destroyer. Hello, Coffee Wi-Fi. I'm okay, how are you? Very nice. The destroyer build. So ha! Freezing Battle Axe of Rhyme, perfect item. How do I go down there? Ah. The ascent!
Take all the time you need. It's not like I have many customers out here.
Nice bow. Phrasing of Tranquility. Of Immortality.
Travel safely.
Okay, let's travel safely. Stone Batters at Hollow Helm. I gear my characters based on what build I want to make and based on what items I have in my collection. I do not always use the same items. I use the same items on different characters if... Oh! Take a look here! This one is using the legendary bow, the Ilios Fury, and it looks very good on him. It looks very big. Ilios Fury. So yeah, if I make two characters, for example, that could benefit from the same item, I would equip the same item if I had the same item multiple times. But I don't know if there are players out there that think that every single character that uses a specific mastery should always use the same item in the same slot. Hello, Roy Jr., how are you doing? Rick 70 just seems to be anyone's game. No matter what character you are making, all item slots are very ported. You are doing really very well. Nice. That's very good. I'm okay, Roy. I'm doing okay. I'm being very patient for a couple of things to happen.
Oh, Shan.
Intelligence affects also vitality damage, elemental damage, vitality and energy regeneration rate. Yeah, it is, Roy. I mean, Eternal Ember Chuck. Έλα ρε! They stunned me! I couldn't attack! This mobile reminds you of your father always. Are you using a mobile device of your father's? I didn't heal because I wasn't attacking. They stunned me. Or they put me to sleep, whatever they did. Wait. Why am I down here? What if I jump down there? What will happen? Jump down into the unknown. Okay, God is dead. I just killed God. What does that make me? Loki's portal. I don't remember, probably yes, but I don't even remember. Do you like making maps, Roy?
My power's mortal.
It runs yearly. Ah, so you pay every year for the funeral. Bone pile. It took you to the main menu, you had to run the entire way back to Shadow Forest and kill Loki again. Whoa.
A fellow trap. So you are.
By the way, Psyche, you said about Loki's portal. You reminded me that Ragnarok now is 7.5 years old. It released back in October, I think, of 2017. How the years fly away so fast. Blazing of Devouring. Okay, reset player button. You belong to a priest family, but you don't know the process, so you have to hire expert priests for that. Ah. Many charged processes like Sacred Fire. Come on, I wanted to destroy all these statues here. But they will not allow me to do that.
Serenity is bliss.
Aha. He was using a spear against me. Hermes Wicked Helmet. The main thing is getting neglected in all this, that is remembering your ancestors and this idea, because the memories are painful. Yeah, those things sometimes can be hard for some people. It depends on the experience, on the family, on many things. Here we are once again in the Heavenly Gardens. What are we doing here?
Yes?
Nope. Nothing good from this enemy. Reset.
Oh, mortal.
You gonna have dragons release? Ah. Yeah, but back then, did you play Titan Quest back in 2017?
If you are more of an arcanist, speak with my sister.
$141 and $121. 26. This is a nice item of the Griffin. 62 armor. One more bug.
Hurry along.
Hey, mortal, give me my bow.
Look what the threads of fate have brought into my palace. Greetings to you whom they call the Titan Slayer. I fear this will be a short audience, for the answer is no. All has been said.
Look what the fates have dropped into
Mortal,
my palace.
over here, now.
A walking, a talking dick.
So, he told you nothing. What is it, mortal? What is it, mortal? What is it, mortal? What is it, mortal?
It is not mortal. You played when anniversary was announced. You bought the 13. You quit though. You went to Grim Dawn. You missed both DLCs, so you found the channel again 2020. Aha. This fighter looks more colorful than Titan Quest 2 girl fighter. Yeah, Titan Quest 1 in general is a bit more colorful than the second one. Yeah, Psyche, this is what my channel does. Usually. Or it was doing back in the day, it was making people want to play this game or come back to this game. But the nice and interesting thing is that it still has that effect on some new people. And I'm very happy and proud about that. I'm proud because it is specifically Titan Quest. Had it been the exact same thing but on a different game, for example Path of Exile or Dota or Pokemon, whatever, I wouldn't be proud, I would be just happy, but specifically for Titan Quest, I'm very proud. You're learning Titan Quest from this channel only. A drawing book, eh? Nice, very good idea. Drawing the maps of TQ. Very easy boss fight. Do no legendaries. That interests what found you the hope for a sequel so you can say you had you where the Resident Evil 2 came out. Don't tell the developers. Psyche, okay. I'm not the smartest person on this planet, but I can understand the effect of my YouTube channel in general. The general effect on things about Titan Quest. Titan Quest 2 map already. I mean, it is only a demo, it is small. Hey Flores! Are you having an orgasm of oi 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 today? Magical, magical, magical. Mastery. Now you can't look at the beautiful chat anymore without looking at the big ugly head too. What? Ah, because the chat is below the ugly head. This is what you mean. Look, when Titan Quest 2 comes out, the ugly head will disappear totally and the chat will be straight in the middle. Something like, for example, this. Like this. Eh? Would you like that? The chat to be here? Now your character is the chat. Put the face in the middle of the character model. I can't, yeah, or maybe maybe do something like, let me see, can I do this? Something like that. The most epic game you have ever seen. Today, in your screens only, you will watch two turtles having sex. Here we go. La 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 la. Or I could do the other thing. You said, wait, you gave me an idea. So, how about that? Now, instead of the head of the character, you can see my head. Eh? Supra. Okay. Peisu Plus. The line of ugly heroes, exactly. Like a mech, yeah. Maybe that would be good to do. Imperial stuff. How did William model your face on his pet for Shadow Champions? He made an item, a weapon. Was it a spear? That had a pet that was... I don't know. I don't even remember how... how did you get access to that? I remember that we did a poll, not a poll. We did... What did we do? We did something like a lottery and some winners won that specific spear, a giveaway. And nobody else won that spear back then. And I had one myself as well. But then I lost my old saves. And I lost that spear. So I don't have that spear anymore. But yeah, also I totally forgot about the spear and the pet. You won a Mr. Fire Spear. Yeah. Do you still have it, Reddit? I don't have it. But of course that spear worked only for the mod. You cannot use it on the main game. I fought Anubis, you also fought against Mr. F. Yes. In Titan Quest 2 it would be very good if we get Mr. F as a super companion. Super companion, do you mean a pet? Like the big girl? Big girl, do you mean big girl? Which one? You are following for almost 6 years, eh? I'm doing fine, how are you doing? Yeah, I started multi-streaming back in June or May, something like that of 2018. I started streaming in I think February of 2018, only on YouTube, and then around June of 2018 I think I went to Twitch as well, and then I started multi-streaming. And here we are.
Well, well, the shrine of
daggers,
consumable.
swords.
It will be
You
dangerous,
name it,
but
I have
sure
it.
I will make it worth your while.
Piercing of Devouring,
Fight
3444.
bravely, stranger.
Spear Girl. Ah, you mean Ilva? Yeah, your father liked very much that character and he was always using that character.
I haven't seen you.
Well, well, look what the portal. As you'd know.
She was called Ilva. Yeah, time is flying away like a bitch. But maybe that's a very good thing. Because if time flies away very quickly, this means that we are coming very quickly closer to the release of Titan Quest 2. Hello Vigorfield, what's up? Because of Mandela effect, I don't even remember what that Mandela effect is. This place is going to be very dangerous. Life leeching is not working here. Too many undead enemies. A godlike civilization transfers all of our souls to almost similar universe. When a universe dies, only a little difference may remain, like time runs faster here. This is the first time ever I'm hearing something like that. At the end of the day, something will shift. Okay. Bracers of the Argonauts. Da-da-da-da. Hello, Kovacevic, what's up? You have only bought the 20 quarter most minutes of work. What is Q2? Hello, Filzur, what's up? At most 20 at most minutes of work. A hypothetical thought, but still some people believe in it, you don't believe it. Yeah, okay, people make up many different thoughts and ideas and whatever. I will die here. Ta-da. Thank you for watching my coded Filzor. Are you going to play Titan Quest 2? Have you seen the videos, the official videos and the demos? In our previous world, respecting Mandela died in 1980. Yes, this universe, Respect Mandela died in 2013. Most of us still know Respect Mandela died in 1980. Yeah, I have heard about this specific story about Mandela dying in the people having different... But I would say that this is mostly an effect of social mass psychology or bad memory of the masses, and it has nothing to do with spiritual things like other universes and souls of traveling to other universes, things like this that are totally different. And I think that this specific case with Mandela at the date he died, or the year he died, is very simple to explain. Maybe we could say that that happened in very simple terms because of social misinformation spread out there. Through social media of that time, newspapers, television, radio, phone, whatever. And many people had this idea because they didn't understand well, they didn't get the right information, and for many years they believed that info, which in the end proved to be false. And then you had the other people that actually got the right info, which was 2013, the other date. And then you have, you compare these two different cases, and you end up with that Mandela effect, which is very simple to explain. Amulet of Mud. Hello, Yonat P. What's up? Our consciousness that is planted here after they created an exact same universe, this is what you refer to as soul transfer. Look, this thing about the consciousness, chances for this thing to be real, that what people say soul or you know, things like this is actually consciousness. The chances for this thing to be real is, I would say, approximately 99% chances that it is real. But I wouldn't call soul the consciousness. And if there is something that is immortal within not only humans but all creatures, all living beings, even insects, spiders, everything, no matter how small or big they are. If there is something within all living beings in the universe that stays, that doesn't get lost, it is not the soul, it is the consciousness. I would argue that what we say soul is actually the way or the vehicle that consciousness uses to get into the physical realm of this body, or a dog or a cat or a whatever. So the soul is not immortal. The soul is just a car that you get into to travel somewhere. What is immortal is the conscious. You have the physical realm, the physical body. In the middle you have the soul, and in the other end of the spectrum you have the consciousness. What you really are is the consciousness, which is eternal, forever. But for the consciousness, because it is a different it is not physical anyways, it is something totally different. To be able to come join into the physical realm, it needs to go through a process, and that process uses a vehicle, a tool, which is called soul. Through the soul it gets into the body, and when you die, your body dies, your soul dies because you don't need it anymore, and what you truly are goes back home. Hello, Even77. How you shoot the blood from the Medusa build video? I use that specific legendary staff, the Medusa Sanguis, and at the same time I use this one, the Psionic Touch skill, with the add-on Psionic Beam. This Psionic Beam is what shoots that one. No, Psyche, the consciousness is not lost with the physical form. The soul is lost. What happens is that the consciousness gets into the body, and let's talk about humans. The consciousness uses the soul as a vehicle. It travels into the body. Then, while you are in the body, for example, as a human, consciousness for that period of time is attached to this body, and it feels and it can get everything that this body feels and sees and hears and everything. Also goes into consciousness, but the consciousness, for example, if you don't have any limbs, what you will understand, the info you will receive as a consciousness from that experience of that body, is going to be limited to the fact that you don't have, for example, one arm, and you have only one arm, or you don't have both arms, or maybe you have a sickness which is very heavy on you, and whatever it might be. And this is, for example, why we say that this guy is conscious or he's not, he lost consciousness and things like this. If somebody passes out because they are sick or whatever. But what happens is that consciousness is behind all these things, but it takes the info from the experience of the body, the physical body. And if, for example, something happens to your brain, amnesia, that thing happens to you at some point, and you don't remember anything anymore, that info is not lost. That info is already grabbed by the consciousness that is in that is you in your body. It is just that the body, while it is alive, it cannot gain access to that info anymore. But the info is not lost. What we all living creatures in the universe are is information vacuums. We come into this realm, the physical realm of the Mortal Kombat, to get info, gather info as much as possible, and then go back and enjoy having tea and breakfast and coffee and eggs and bacon in a beacon. Selling your soul. And selling your soul, you know, these things are human-made things. When you use misinformation in a wrong way, you can come up with many terminologies that will not really be truly real.
You?
The same way time runs faster here in this universe, and we are yet to cope up with it. Philosophizing. Dying. I'm dying for a pizza. Actually, I haven't had pizza for a very long time. My soul is craving pizza, but my body is craving 2 pizzas. Oh, legendary. Ah! Haha! Gauntlets of the Necrolord. One of the best in slot items of the whole game, including all DLCs. Wow. I haven't seen this drop for a very long time. We are all memory drives that wait to be filled with info at form of experience a video game RPG kind of situation. Yeah. How many pizza by my consciousness? I think that 2 pizzas is good enough. After all, at the same time I'm trying to lose some weight, so we shouldn't overdo it. Sages of Smiting. For Sage, what is best to use spear or bow? Use whatever you got. You can make both work. If you have a very good items. Sarcophagus. Ceremonial axe. Ba-da-ba-ba. Are we done with this dungeon? Elare now! Popo! It is not working. It is not working. How am I supposed to get out of here now? I will have to exit and do all this thing again. Play the map of Giza while eating pizza. If I do that, they will kill me. Okay, let's see, bone piles. One more bone pile. Talisman. Yes. Hello, Menroth. Whether it's possible to make an unearth retaliation reflection melee build. Yeah, it is possible. But you will have to find items that provide retaliation. And reflection. Maidan has a skill that provides a little bit of damage reflection. You get some retaliation from Earth Mastery. How do you call that? The barrier skill. Or fire retaliation from the add-on of Stone Form. If you equip some items that provide damage reflection or the damage retaliation, you can make a build.
An adventurer.
Who? Me? Me, an adventurer?
As I said, he was our last pharaoh. And he had, how shall I put it, radical beliefs. He thought that our faith in the pantheon
Master is for retaliation reflection.
and ordered all the Egyptians to worship Aten.
You could use a Templar.
Instead,
You can get
what
damage
you can see
reflection
here
from
is the
Dream
result
Mastery
of this. He
and
ordered
defense.
all the monuments and temples to the old gods
You can
torn
use a
down
Horus
and
specs.
erected new ones in honor
You
of
can
the
get a
sun.
damage reflection
Thankfully,
from Dream a little bit.
that's all that has happened. His son
From Hadding you don't get any damage reflection or retaliation as far as I recall, but you get chance to avoid the attacks, chance to avoid projectiles, not attacks, and some survivability options, and damage resistance reduction to the enemy. And of course, if you have chances to avoid projectiles, damage reflection works also when projectiles do not hit you, or when melee attacks do not hit you. When you get some enemies with melee attacks or ranged attacks to straight attack you but miss you. They attack you, you are standing here, they attack you but they miss you. In that case, they still receive back damage reflection, so having a very good chance to avoid projectiles is very good for survivability and dealing damage reflection to the enemy. You can also have Storm with the add-on of the Energy Shield skill, which provides damage reflection. There are different combinations you can have. There is plenty of combinations when it comes to masteries, but the biggest amount of damage reflection or retaliation will come from items. So you will have to find very good items for that. Retaliation is a mechanic which makes when you have a flat number of retaliation damage, enemies that attack you with melee attacks only, because retaliation works only with melee, when they attack you with melee attacks, they receive back that flat amount of retaliation damage that you have on your items or skills.
Look at that. Safe travels,
You're a
adventurer.
long way from
Thank
home.
you.
Do those weapons need sharpening?
Nice. Retaliation doesn't work with bows. It works only with melee attacks, nothing else.
Goodbye.
So guys, I'll stop here for tonight. Today I picked up some very awesome items. These two items belong to the same set and I picked them up today. And today was the very first time ever I picked up these two items. This one and this one. Very awesome drops today.
Bye.
So, tomorrow morning we will have a video. It is a video of the Titan Quest 2 playtest demo. And I'll be back tomorrow evening to stream again something. So thanks for stopping by and I'll see you tomorrow again. Enjoy the weekend. It is Saturday tomorrow.